The DCEU continues, I guess, with Birds of Prey and the fantabulous emancipation of one Harley Quinn, or if the re-release tells us anything, it's technically called Harley Quinn Birds of Prey, or Birds of Prey Harley Quinn, or Harley Quinn and the Bride. I don't freaking know. Everyone else has made this joke already. That was my attempt at it. Hey everyone, Joe here from Action X. Welcome to another DVD unboxing. I'm actually doing a batch of these. I'm doing 3 because, again, like I've said before in previous DVD unboxings, if you have watched them, is that I have advised everyone not to go out to Targets or Best Buys if they're still open to pick up DVDs because, again, with everything going on with COVID, trying to flatten the curve, it's not essential to go on and buy DVDs. I was really far behind on my DVDs, so I actually had to do something essential yesterday in the Target, so I actually went to one and finally picked up a trio of movies. So I'm doing a batch of these, so these will be coming out fairly frequently. I'm not guaranteeing these will be always happening, but, you know, there was just 3 that I want to buy. They were more recent to do an unboxing for, and yeah, so here we are. Here we're going to do this, especially now since the DCEU it has gotten a big development with the Snyder Cut and everything, but I won't be talking about that here. Maybe somewhere else down the line. But anyway, here's Birds of Prey. And I'm not gonna repeat the whole freaking line. It's too much. My head is spinning today, in a good way. Actually, never mind. Anyway, so here we have the DVD cover, which honestly, on the top of my head, I don't remember if this was used for the theatrical release. I think this might be an original cover, which would be shocking to say the least, considering the fact that, I don't know, it's usually like, it's so weird with DVDs nowadays where sometimes you get variations or you get unused posters. This just seemed like something that wasn't entirely used at all during the theatrical experience. And it's kind of unfortunate considering the fact this was only in theaters for a month before everything happened, so didn't get enough time to shine. And believe me, this movie, it deserves more praise. It deserves more. It deserved more, is all I'll say for now. So we have the Birds of Prey and Harley Quinn, because technically she's not really a bird, but you know what I mean. We have Ian McGregor. No, wait, hold on. Ian McGregor. I think that's how I pronounce the name. As Black Mass. Another thing again. I'll talk about this more at the end. Hands down, one of the best villain performances I have seen in a long time. Here we have the side profile where we got the Birds of Prey and the very long freaking logo back. This is more familiar to what we've seen in the theatrical poster, at least this color scheme. And as always with DCEU movies, or one of the movie in general, we do get 2 discs, one for the movie and one for the special features. That was pretty cool. That was awesome. So anyway, yeah, so I have seen Birds of Prey, despite movie theaters being shut down prematurely this year. I did manage to see Birds of Prey and also My Hero, Heroes Rising before all that happened. And Birds of Prey, honestly, the way things ended before things went to hell, it was definitely worth it. It was definitely, these were movies that I definitely really enjoyed. It seemed like 2020 was on to a great start for me personally on watching movies. We were on a great pace, and Birds of Prey was, I said this before, is that the DCEU, or whatever the shared film franchise Warner Bros. And DC is calling this universe going forward, is that we're in this interesting territory where after Justice League, you know, being a disappointment, we knew that they were going to enter a very weird patch, because we were going to get Aquaman, we were going to get Shazam, we were going to get Joker, we were going to get Birds of Prey. Each film dedicated itself to be exploring something new in a post-Justice League world for DC films. Aquaman had to prove that despite Snyder, and again, I'm very neutral on the whole Snyder thing. I think he's a good director. I thought Man of Steel, Batman v Superman were good movies, and whenever the Justice League Zack Snyder cut's coming out, I will be definitely staying tuned for that. But however, at least at the time period, people were very burned out by it. So they were very much curious to see how would Aquaman, a character that Snyder had plans for, how was he going to fit in this new different DCEU, and then also we got Shazam, which was going to be the first true light-hearted movie, also not with anything Schneider related. Then Joker, which was going to kind of return back to the DC film's roots about, hey, not all of this has to be connected. This can be its own thing with the right director, with the right actor, with the right writer, the right team, as I said before on Let You Talk. And this Birds of Prey was going to be kind of like the Guardians of the Galaxy for the MCU, as it was going to kind of take an unknown team of characters from the comics and make a movie about them. And I think by all four of those margins, DC Films has proven, yeah, they're back to normal. They're back to making great quality films. Because again, once again, it speaks to what I've been talking about before. If you put the right people behind the project with the right amount of passion, you're going to get great movies. Birds of Prey definitely sold that, where yes, it does exist in the same world that Suicide Squad existed in, which I did not like whatsoever. And the one decent thing about the movie, which was Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, they used that, they salvaged it, and they made it so much better, giving her her own movie and filling it with great characters that supported her, and, you know, it made the movie work. It's surprising. Like, I was going into Birds of Prey with very low expectations, because after Joker, it was like, okay, we're getting another clown movie-ish so soon after that, and sorry about that, I'm cleaning, I'm just putting my tea on the surface. And the way it all came together was just so, it was so different, where it's like, this isn't your typical superhero movie, because technically it's a supervillain movie, with, you know, vigilante. I don't even know what to call it. It's just a comic book movie, and it just works so well, and the whole cast did such an amazing job, and the story was so simple. Obviously, you have questions like, where's Batman? Where's the Joker? Where are all those major characters? But they didn't really need them to tell this story. They mentioned them, but we didn't really need to get the Batman cameo. We didn't need to get a real Joker, you know, vocal cameo. And yes, I am mildly spoiling some things, but those weren't in the movie, so whatever. And the other characters, they really, like, they managed to lay a foundation that made the movie work, and it made it strong enough to watch without, you know, having those major Batman mythos characters. And I really enjoyed it. I really did. Again, Ian McGregor doing Black Mask was just, I knew the guy was a really great actor, but seeing him in this is like, wow, this was great. Where I always gotta give more credit to Black Mask, because I don't know, it's like Black Mask has always been like that villain that's never really been taken much seriousness. Even in Arkham Origins, like, even though he was supposed to be the big bad, even the way they review how that turned out was like, okay, that was kind of, you know, interesting, but they didn't really do him justice. And this film, oh my god, I want to see more Black Mask in film, in video games, as something akin to this. And that's what I'm more excited for. I want to see more Birds of Prey. I want to see a sequel. I want to see more films like this. But with the way the movie made in terms of money, I don't really know if it will. I don't know. Like, at least right now, this was the last stretch, because right now, after this, the next DCEU movies are relying on the big name franchises. We got Wonder Woman 1984 next. Well, Wonder Woman 84. We got The Batman. We got The Suicide Squad by James Gunn. We have Black Adam starting to rock. We're starting to get all these big name now characters, or big name people attached to these characters or these projects. So it's going to be a while before we actually get to see something more smaller, more grounded again. But again, at least it proved that, hey, these films can exist, and no matter how long it takes, we're going to get these movies, these types of movies again. It'll be a while though, but I feel like these movies, these smaller, like, movies definitely help Warner Bros. Kind of rekindle the magic they had with their movies. And now going forward, I'm very excited to see how everything will change now when we eventually do get to Wonder Woman, and then beyond that. So in short, I love Birds of Prey. I really did. It's a great movie, another fitting pseudo reboot in the DCEU, and yeah, I hope we get to see more of it. You can get Birds of Prey at Target for about $17.99, or if you're gonna round it up with taxes, $20 as per usual. I believe Best Buys are still closed, so Target or online is your best bet. And yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me. So if you were unaware, guys, this was a DVD unboxing brought to you by ActionX. If you want to see more DVD unboxings from us, please subscribe to the channel. We always try to do DVD unboxings when we can. I love doing these. I mean, I love collecting DVDs in general, and I love talking about them. So anyway, I can't speak English, and also I'm really thirsty for this cup of tea, but it's so freaking hot. But again, if you want to see more, please subscribe. Ring the bell for notification when we have a new unboxing live. Like, favorite, share if you want to, as well as follow us on social media to keep up what we're doing. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.